Shabbat Shalom. Shalom, Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Hallelujah. Beloved, beloved. This is the day the Lord has made. We'll rejoice and be glad in it. We'll see if the Lord is our refuge and our fortress, our God, in him we will trust. It's the beautiful Sabbath of the Lord. It's time to worship him in the beauty of holiness. It's time to love on him. And I tell you, I've been getting a fight down like never before. And I wonder exactly what Satan's trying to prevent from me worshiping, He's trying to, since last night actually. I went to bed like 4:30 this morning, 5 o'clock, somewhere around there. There was some kind of strange crap going on. And I could hear like somebody was around. And then there was a full-blown demonic attack of just not me settling down for the night and sleeping. And then when I woke up this morning, the internet wasn't working. Then when the internet started to work, my dice plug died, which is like what I connect all my devices to. And here was still and hot, and the AC couldn't work, or the coolant couldn't work. And then I'm like, well, anything else? Then my mom writes, I didn't abandon you, I didn't forsake you. It's just the way it is. And I'm like, ah. So there's so many things. I ended up telling her, I'm like, you did that so long ago, and you just like bypass it every time until it's better. And I forget all about it. So the devil's throwing everything for me not to get into worship. And now I am very, very, very curious why. So also, prophecy with Spain came to pass with the FIRES. And we are spiraling to the coming of over Jesus. Yes? Yes. So when I finally fell asleep this morning, like 5 o'clock, maybe I woke up like 10. I got 5 hours, which is good. And then Honey decided to bring me a gift. And Honey's a cat. Blessing is a cat. So what did she bring me? She killed something and then she put it under a cloth and she said, Mama, look what I have for you. And I'm like, oh my goodness, no. So, it's been a very exciting morning so far. And now we're going to get into it. We're going to love on him. We're going to love on him hard. We're going to love on him. Yes? Hallelujah. So, we've come through another week. I kind of closed out the window. I can't take the heat, y'all. It's too hot. Well, anyway, we came through another week. And Abba was just waiting for us to again be still. Just be still and know that he's God. Be still and not be occupied with anything else. To be still and know that he's in charge and he's in control. To know that he upholds all things by the word of his power. To understand that if we just pause for a little and take a look at everything around, we'll see his majesty in everything. So I'm kind of excited and I'm trying to be anxious for nothing, Gary, but it's prayer and supplication. Present your request, Lord. calm down. So I want to see what the fight is about, you know? Because, I mean, things are getting, heated. And then another prophecy came to pass with a series of earthquakes happening in the Caribbean. A series. This morning we got two again. And before anything with Leviathan and the Snake Rock and all of that showed up on the internet, I've seen it in the spirit, and I also saw where hurricanes were being sent out from by its mouth. So when I tried to explain that to people, they didn't understand. And hopefully now they do, because now videos are circulating about the quote-unquote Snake Rock, which is a petrified snake, dragon kind of thing. Whatever I've seen in the spirit is it's lodged in the rock. It's lodged in the bedrock. So, more excitement. And that's why it says don't despise prophecy. Just don't despise prophecy. Because they all come into pass. And something else. I can't remember right now. Anyway, let's get into worship, alright? It's just about 12:12 here. 12:12. 12. Yep, it's 12:12 here. We're about to start. If you want to see what 12:12 is, go check it. Hebrew strongest or Greek strongest. Alright, it takes a moment, a mere moment, to go through the blood of Jesus. So let's go. We ascend from the first heaven straight through the second heavens to the third heavens through the precious blood of Jesus. Standing at the gates of heaven, no hesitation, waving high to the angels there, 2 angels, and running in. Feeling the grass responding onto my feet. Everything is so green. It's so green. It looks like the sun shines on it, but there's no sun. Like it's continual. I don't know how else to explain that. The flowers in bloom in different dimensions or different stages of their bloom in different colors and different shades of that same color. The trees bending down. I always find that very fascinating. It looks like if they're bowing down, there's no wind. They're bowing down long trunks. The wine vats overflowing with fresh wine. Nobody's in them. The corrals with the angels and the horses. They're empty and they're open. Nobody's in them. Fields burnt out, 6 and a little more than 3/4. It's like if somebody lit the fire and just outed it down. Somehow I know this is some kind of time frame kind of thing, or timepiece, or some kind of time indication. I see the house is made with jewels and rocks. Some are finished, some aren't. In my hand, I have this beautiful red hibiscus. It's a beautiful red. It's red. It's red. It's beautiful red. And some kind of white droopy flower looking like a lily kind of thing. I don't know. It's droopy. It's like a hound's ears. I'm running up on the kind of like a, I don't know what to call that, like a little hill. I don't know what to call it. It's like a little thing before the platform. I'm looking at the water flowing through the Golden City, just rushing through and touching the bank of where I'm standing, basically, or walking. And I could see the impact of the water on the bank. Just as it touches the bank, there's like a glow or something from the water hitting the bank. I step up on the golden platform. I'm walking there. I'm going under the first one that flows through the throne. I soak in it. I just soak in it. Receiving rejuvenation and restoration for what this week stole. Allowing of Jesus to just do a full restoration of my mind and my body. I could feel power rushing through to my fingertips and to even the ends of my hair. I don't know how else to say that. Life force. I could just feel some kind of life force going my body straight into the ends of my hair. My face feels kind of warm, not in a bad way, but in a just very comforted. My arms are feeling strong. I stretch them out like if I was giving a big hug. My feet even down to my toes. I just feel strength. I feel strong. I could see like electricity or something just surging through my body. I could see it. It's like he's allowing me to see it. I'm getting a full charge. The flowers in my hand are in full bloom. It's like if they just bursted out of their buds and they're blooming, bright and strong. He takes me up. He lifts me off the ground. Oh, Jesus lifts me off the ground. And I'm kind of like mid-air. He swirls me around in the air. And I could see this kind of like a very light pink and white covering over me, like a dress, but very light, like a garment. It's not a dress, it's like a garment just over me. And as he's spinning me, I feel like cotton candy. As he's spinning me, I could feel the joy of him. I don't know how to explain that. I feel the joy of him as he's just gently twirling me in the air. I feel his joy. I'm just so glad. I feel completely revived. I feel like if I've been in a It's like if I'm in a field of flowers, but the petals are just roses, and you're just taking it in. You're just taking it in. I feel like if I'm in a field of roses or something, and there's just flowers everywhere, and I'm just taking it in. He says, look to me. Look to me, the author and finisher of your faith. Look to me. And as he said, look to me, my eyes, they're glowing. I don't know, my eyes are glowing with a kind of like a yellow, goldy kind of color. It's glowing. My eyes are glowing. When he says, look to me. And I realize my eyes meet his eyes. And I'm just taken up in the majesty of him. I don't know how else to explain that. Run through the rest of the fountains very quickly. He takes me down. And I'm running down on that little 3-step thingy there with the water and the grass. Looking up at the 50 platforms. I see Ural coming down, and he has this golden garment. It looks like it's silk. I don't know. It's shiny. It's very shiny. He's coming down with it. He takes me by the arm, and we're going up very quickly. 10, 20, 30, 40, 49 step. He leaves me there. I step up on the first platform, belly flopping in the oil, face to the oil. Facing the oil, I fall at the feet of Oba Jesus right there. My face is soaking in the oil. My face is soaking in the oil. Oba Jesus picks me up very gently by my shoulders. He takes the hibiscus and he stretches it out and becomes a bush or a tree or whatever, one big bush. He takes the lily from my hand and it becomes like a field, a marshy kinda. And I could see him walking amongst them, but you can't see him. I could just see his impression as he's walking amongst them. He wipes the hair from my face and the oil matted down in it. He looks at me and he says, they hate you, huh? So that's why I told you. If they hate you, remember they hated me first. He says, you are not alone. He says, around the world, your brethren are going through the same things. He says, because the darkness is clouding the earth. They want that deception to cloud the earth. But your being is light, and they don't like the light. As I look, I see this, like the sky is like a stormy, dark, black gray. And as I look, I see this, you know what the mothership looks like in the UFO kind of thing? I see that thing covering the sky. I hear Boston. I hear Boston. and I see under it the many lights, just like you'd see in FOVs, right? I see this huge thing that covers the sky till it looks like if it's become a part of it where it's kind of camouflaged because it's dark gray, black. And then I see the lights of it. Many, many, many lights. And then Abba says, look. And when I look, I see like lights beaming from it. And he says, projectors. I hear projectors. When I look at the, I see these lights beaming from it, from the sky. And I hear projectors. Projectors. I see at the same time. So this is happening like here in the sky. And I hear Boston. I also hear Washington. Hold on, Boston. And then when I look on this side, I realize that there are holes. Papa, there's holes in the sky. There are holes in the sky, especially on this side. I see like black holes, some kind of holes. There are holes in the sky, and I see these entities coming out of these holes, and it's like they are, how do I say that? I don't know how to say that. It's like they're coming out of their holes, their black holes on this side, and the thing here, the mother here, is projecting light. So I'm seeing like light. So I'm seeing like beams and beams of light. That's, you know, like what the spotlight looks like on a stage. It looks like that. It looks like somebody's about to perform, okay? And these things that are coming through these holes here, it's like they're cue or something to show up wherever the thing is projecting the light. Much like a stage. Much like a performance. Much like a stage. That's what I see. So I see some of these things in the black hole going into the area with the mothership thingy with, and I see them, can I say presenting themselves like angels. In the trajectory of the ship thingy light, they are presenting themselves like angels. That's what I see. Maybe I should stand up because the show me. I see a so it becomes a huge spectacle. It becomes something that is, you cannot miss it. You cannot miss it. There's no way, no how you can miss this. Okay. I hear like a warning, like sirens going off in a city. Like I hear, like this thing is so noticeable. It's happening in broad sky. It cannot be ignored. And I hear some kind of, like, you know, when a tornado is coming, or when you have an earthquake, when you have a disaster, and they're telling you to go to a BOMB shelter or some kind of shelter, and this is what I hear. I hear sirens and they're going off and they're saying go to a shelter or go to the nearest shelter. So I see these things looking for entry points because Satan likes a welcome mat. That's how he enters in. And I see the people that are looking at these, can I say shifting? Shape shifting in the projected light thingy. I see people who are they're like, how do I say that these things, they come out of the light and they come down to the earth and they're like dark shadows, dark, what do you, like an elongated wolf kind of shadow coming down to the earth, chasing people. When I look at the sky again, it's in all kinds of colors. I look at the sky and I'm seeing all kinds of colors. Like rainbow colors, but like northern lights. The sky is erupting in colors. Like rainbow colors, but like northern lights. When I look, that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing these elongated wolf-looking shadows chasing the people that were staring at it. That's what I see. That's what I see. I see. I see. Show me. So I see also, so he shows me a field. A field with crops, a field. It could be acres, field. And I see this. Is this also projected? What is this? It's not. It is. It's like a laser something, or like some kind of heating something. I see like this heating something or some kind of laser something that's emitted, that's coming from that thing up in the sky, and it burnt the field. It just is like it burnt the field. That's what I'm seeing. So, there's a name for it. Abba says they call them, I hear circles, they call circles. I see a bunch of symbols made in fields all over the place. And then I see and I hear, I'm looking at these bunch of people together and they're like sharing symbols that look very close to these things, and I see them building Babel. So, well, I see this kind of like tower thingy rising in the middle of them, and I hear Babel. That's what I say I see and I hear. goodness. I see the Nephilim, Giants, and I see them as if they were building this tower thingy. And I hear in the spirit where Abba says the race is not to the swift but to the strong. And he said, Satan took that literally. Boy, devil, you're so stupid. You're like the epitome of stupid. I don't like you. I don't have to be nice to you. Okay. So then I see in the midst of these symbol in the field, the crop circle thingies, there are pieces of, am I hearing right, metal, some kind of metal, some kind of metal that's somewhat alive, and it carries a technology in it. This is like some real, what kind of nerdy, spacey thingy. Anyway, that's what I see, like a metal of some kind that's left in the fields, and I see they're given to leaders. Metal. These things, like, I don't know how to say, they have a life of their own. They have like a mind of their own. It's a technology. These metals have like the capacity to, oh wow, really? Destroy intelligence that can be used for weapons to basically destroy the world. And really active people to it, using this, they're testing this metal or whatever they're using. I don't know what they're testing. Whatever they've found in those crop circles or field symbol thingies, I see them testing. And I see them, it's as if they are, I see two, what do I say that is? One, what is that? A lightning strike? No. Electromagnetic fields. I see like they are doing something with electricity. They're doing something with some kind of power that is reactive in the way of a portal. Am I saying that right? In the way of, okay, so it's messing up the earth poles. It's messing earth poles. South pole, messing up the poles. I see like if there's some kind of reactive, I don't know, electromagnetic something I'm hearing, where it's messing up the earth's poles. That's why it's rainy where it's supposed to be sunny, it's snowing where it's supposed to be, it's all mixed up. And they've been playing around with these things that they find. They've been messing around with these things that they find that are messing around with the Earth's poles. All kinds of electricity stuff. All kinds of, I don't know what stuff. But these things have an intelligence in them. They were given by the fallen. The fallen. So this scene opens out. Abba's showing me something. Wild wolf looking shadow thingies. OMBIE is a real thing. It came about by people being contaminated. This is a real thing. The ZOMBIE is not like the living dead, but it is kind of, because they are alive. But here's what I see. People contaminated. I hear this lady saying that her blood is burning. It's what she's saying. A ZOMBIE fied lady. She said her blood is burning. And what I see is that when they get healthy flowing blood, there's a cooling inside or something like that. I don't know how to explain that. Don't ask me. Me, no expert. So that's what I see. That's why they bite. Is that why they become very enraged to bite? Okay. Okay. I see people with severe headaches, and it's like they're running for over the counter drugs, and I see it's like it's so many. It's so many. There are so many of them. Like people with headaches. I see this thing going off shelves very quickly, aspirin. I see aspirin going off shelves very, very quickly. I also see and hear, and that is horrible, it's like, you know what a shofar sounds like? I hear this sound that is so almost deafening that people can't stand it. And it sounds like a shofar being echoed, but it's not. It's not. I don't think it is. It's not. I hear some kind of electromagnetic field emitting this sound. This looks a mess. It's what I see. Dun, dun, dun. That sounds like a shofar. I see the trajectory of Abba Jesus, but it's not. Of Jesus coming on a cloud, but it's not. It's not. It's not. The sky is bursting in colors, like they're doing a show, but it's not. It's not him. It's not. It's not. It's not him. It's a trajectory of him, or something that looks like him. So I see this trajectory of him, and I see like they're trying to fake out or deceive people into thinking he came. And I see like these things that are on the ground. That's what I see. These things on the ground, they're unaliving people. They're trying to make people think that he came, that he took wherever he took, and that's it. It's like a sniffing out of people, kind of. Trying to fake them out. That's what I see. Sniffing out of people. There's like sniffing out people. Like wherever people are preparing and hiding, or people who are being safe and precautious, they're kind of sniffing them out. They're trying to sniff out everybody so that these things could unalive them. But instead of running towards these things, they're like projected lights in the sky. And I see like when people, like just like before, where when people look at them, or when people gravitate towards them, or when people reach for them, these things are unaliving people. They think they're running to an angel, but they're running to a demon, or an entity, or some kind of evil entity, is what I'm seeing. This is a fake trajectory of Jesus coming. I see this, I don't know what to call it exactly. He swings his hands like that. He just like kind of like does that, whatever is projected. And I see this laser looking, no, this nuke looking, I could say nuke, N-U-K-E, nuke looking, you know when something's detonated and it just kind of like it goes out like that? I see this thing, I don't know what to call it. What do I call it? It's like a detonation of something when he does that. When the thing projected does that. That's not Abba Jesus. When the thing projected does that, and it sends out like a detonation of some kind of field. Some kind of laser field. Some kind of... I just see people burnt. Burnt. I just see burnt people. Like incinerated people. That's what I see. So they do a fake trajectory of Jesus coming, and these lights are actually demonic, and they are unaliving people as people gravitate towards them. Abba says, this is how wicked Satan is. He doesn't care who he unalives and how he unalives. He just wants to unalive. Now for the remainder, I see these kind of like a smartwatch, but it's not. What is that? Some kind of device for the hand that looks like a smartwatch, but it's like a, can I say that? A holographic thing? It's like a holographic thing. It's also like a timer. It's also a tracker. It's connected to something that they have. Whatever they have, and I don't know if it's of the metal thing that they found in the fields or whatever that the fallen angels been given to them, but whatever they have, like a satellite kind of, these things, whatever gadgets, whatever holographic, whatever, is connected to these gadgets, to that thing. These gadgets are connected to that thing, like a satellite kind of thing. I don't know what else to call it. I'm like lost words. It's what I see. And I see a world of beeps, a world of beep, 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 beep. A lot of beeping, a lot of lights. Beep and a light, beep and a light. I see the world in like a stage of beeps and lights, like noise, like beep, and lights. I'm looking. Instead of having someone open a door, you go beep. I'm talking about like a valet even carrying your car to a garage. You don't see them peoples anymore. You don't see any chauffeurs. You don't see, like, I see things that are very much controlled by technology. Can I say it like that? People are absent. I don't see anybody holding a door of a hotel lobby open. I don't see everything goes by technology. Everything. I see this kind of holographic device where they press it and it's like a screen. You know, like when you're traveling and you have to show your passport? This screen comes out of this thing that shows your, like, a passport, like with all the information. It becomes like your ID card. Can I say that? Like your social ID. I don't know what else to call your national ID. I see people required to keep these things on. I'm reminded of it, yes. Just like a box or some kind of device that people are walking around with, like if it was their lifeline. Wherever they go, they have to have these things. Wherever they go, they have to have these things with them. And they're required to wear those things, kind of like house arrest, or just you're going about your daily life. I don't know how to explain that else. I don't. That's what I say. So I see this person, like this person tries to run. And this person is standing in this, like, it looks to me like some kind of mountainous area, grassy area. And it's like they try to run. And what I see is this thing, whatever it is on their arm, this thing is tracking them. It knows exactly where they are. They ran, but they're running with this thing. And what I see is like if you try to leave the area that you are not assigned to, but that you're recorded in. So it's kind of like saying, okay, you're a citizen of this country and you're a person dwelling in this city. If you try to leave that area, they track you down. And I'm looking at this person that's convinced that he's in the mountains somewhere, or he's in the grass somewhere in the bushy areas, and they're looking at him. And when they realize, like, okay, so they're tracking people, right? And I see like they are planning something against his identity. I don't know how to say that else. It's like if they try to make his identity something of a fugitive, something of a person, because I see like a FIRE set, and it's like if they're trying to put that person on the run, they're trying to frame the person, and they're using IA to do it. That's what I see. That's what I see. That's what I see. It's like if they're framing people, if you leave not under their watch because you are on their radar through that watch, smartwatch looking device thingy. That's what I see. They're framing the person, or they're trying to corrupt their identity so that in the essence of them coming back into the area, or it has to bring them back into the area. It's kind of like house arrest but city arrest. It's kind of like country arrest. It's kind of like city arrest, house arrest. I don't know what to call it. It's like your freedom stripped. That's what I see. I don't know what this is, but I see it. This person that's on the run, I see him trying to dig something, and I think it's the beep out of his hand. But I see he starts to throw up. BLOOD. Dam. Damo? Dam. He is throwing it up. It's like if this thing, once you're connected to this thing, it monitors, it controls your body, your health, your life. I don't know how else to say that. I see this person gets so weakened because he tried to take out the thing, whatever it is, it's something that's attached to the skin, okay? He takes it out, or he tries to take it out, and he starts to bleed. He has no choice but to go back into the holding pen, I don't know what you call the city, holding city, prison city, whatever. And I see as he tries to get medical attention, they attend to him, but they end him. Like, come, we'll help you. But they end him. That's what's going on. That's what's going on. That's what I see. I also see some kind of schooling. I hear camps. I hear concentration camps. Some kind of schooling going on for those who oppose the quote-unquote prison city or system or I don't know what else to call that. I see concentration camps. It's literally what they're called. Concentration camps. I see the attempted brainwashing. I see people, can I see what they're looking at? I see people seeing their families unalived in or like on a screen where they have like, it's like projected fear. What they're showing on the screen is like the system, and they show people that reject the system and they're unalived, they're tortured, they're tormented in these kinds of ways, and it's like projected fear. They're trying to brainwash people with fear. I don't know, I see Germany. I see Germany on this side. And I see a war helicopter just coming down. I see like a military helicopter just coming down. I see Germany joins the fight of Hezbollah against Hezbollah. I see Germany joins the fight against Hezbollah. I see them also attacking Saudi Arabia. I see aerial attacks on Saudi Arabia from the air. Man, it's like whoa, I don't know what's going on there. I just looked in that direction and I'm seeing it. I see Afghan and Lebanon at war. And I see Lebanon getting some serious defeat. They could destroy Lebanon if people don't step in. I don't know what this means. Russia rises to hierarchy. I hear that. What does that mean? Russia rises to hierarchy. NATO and the Soviet Union all the way down to the Jordan. What are they fighting about? Why is this going straight down to the Jordan? This is coming down to the Jordan. I see the Jordan. It's almost like I'm looking at a map. I feel like if I'm going to knock out, help me, Papa. Hold me up, hold me up. Who's coming over the Jordan? Somebody's coming over the Jordan. I saw a flash of Iran. And I saw like over the Jordan, I saw like a bridge built. I don't know how to explain that else. A bridge built. And I saw this man on a donkey coming over. And I said, oh, he's going to pretend to be the Messiah? What's going on? I'm looking. He got my attention with the donkey. There's a procession and I see him coming over the Jordan. I'm looking at him coming over the Jordan. So there's like a war of some kind that's going on around this whole thing. And I see people like they're ushering him over the Jordan. He's coming on a donkey. That got my attention. Because that's how kings used to go. That's how Abba Jesus came into Jerusalem. That's how kings would travel. Most prestige king. I don't know, that's what I see. I see going on in that area. So, what exactly is NATO? What exactly is NATO? I see Russia going straight to the USA with it. NATO. It's like if Russia was on a rocket and just going like this. The reforming of the what? I hear the reforming of the Soviet. The reforming of the Soviet. The reforming of the Soviet. What is that? I don't know. I see Russia going like a rocket like this. Straight to the US. And I hear NATO. I don't know what NATO is. I need to check it up. What is all this? A cold sweating. There's an attack on the Pentagon. I just see the thing blow. Boom. Zoop. I don't know. I see a lot of aerial fights. Aerial fights. I see a lot of military jets. It's like hit for hit or something. What's going on? I see Russia and USA at it. Aerial fights. Aerial fights. I don't know, this is what I see here going on. This is what I see. At the same time, I see oceans boiling. I don't even know how to say that else. Like a pot, when you put a pot or a kettle to heat and it begins to boil and you see the water boiling. I see the oceans boiling. I see these deep gas pockets rising from the ocean floor. Deep gas pockets. I don't know. That's what I see. You know, like when water's boiling and you see the bubbles? That's what I'm seeing from the depth of the ocean, like the ocean floor that deep. Sure. I'm looking at a military or militant, a military base at the bottom of the ocean. Looking this way, and I see submarines coming out of it. Looking that way, and it is at the bottom of the ocean. Military base. I don't know what else to call it. Some kind of secret base, some kind of base at the bottom of the ocean. I'm spinning. A military base, some kind of militant base, some kind of underwater base. I don't know what else to call it. But I see these things. We would have said they were aliens and stuff, we would say they were that, but I see these things that are in the water by the base, and it's like they're, I don't know how else to explain that they are by the base. They are by the base. I see them by the base, the depth of the ocean floor, and I see them, by the base. That's what I see. I see them by the base. I see them by the base. I see these alien looking things by the base. And I also see that they're passing through to somewhere. They're passing through to somewhere by the base in the ocean. It's like if they are using it like a door. Can I see a door? They're passing through wherever this base is underwater. They're passing through some kind of, I don't know what to call that. Do I call it a realm? Do I call it a portal? Do I call it a hole or a door? I don't know what to call it. They're passing through some kind of underwater passage. They're going through the water. They're at the bottom of the ocean. They're going through the water and they are coming out somewhere else. I see them like they are passing through the water. They're passing through the water. They're going through the water. These alien looking things are by the base. And they're passing through, I don't know what else to say, where through the water, through a kind of realm. I don't know if to call it a realm or a portal, whatever. They can end up in any ocean through this way. They're ending up in any ocean as long as they travel this way. I don't know how else to say that. I don't know how else to say that. I don't know. That's what I see. Oh mercy. This is how they're getting to different places. This is how they are traveling. This is how they are reaching, they're reaching through the oceans. It's through the oceans. This is how they're reaching to the leaders of countries or whatever. They're coming through the oceans. It's like gateways in the ocean. Ocean portals. I don't even know what to call that. I'm just tired at this point. That's what I see. That's what I see. No mercy. To be in the ocean at that depth is really, 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 really hard. I feel the shift. I felt it. I couldn't even stay up. I fell down. It's a whole different kind of energy. I don't know how to explain that else. It's stronger. It's heavier than the normal earthly realm. I don't know how else to say that. That's what I saw. There's gateways at the bottom of the ocean. There are bases at the bottom of the ocean. They're passing through to other oceans and other places through these gateways. I don't know how else to say that. I feel drained. I really feel drained. Okay. Okay. Okay, so what I see is these alien things. They, whoever they are, whatever they are, they're the fallen. We know demonic entities, but what I see that they're extracting some kind of power from the ocean. Again, electromagnetic kind of thing. I don't know what to call it else. They're extracting something. They have bases at the bottom of the ocean. Right side up. What does that mean, right side up? So Abba's showing me something. I'm gonna say it. I see this like a plate, like a food plate, like a plate. Imagine a plate. And imagine this plate was full of water. And imagine somebody stepped on that plate. But imagine that the ground was under the water in that plate. So when they step, it made an impression. And at the size of that impression, some ground surfaced. I don't know how else to say that. Some places are raised, some places are not. That's what I see. Ooh, I'm spinning. That's what I see. That's what I see. That's what I see. I came to worship. Oh, now I'm drained. Jesus, Jesus. And I brought all of this with me. Every single one that will come. Every single one. I came to bow down at your feet and bless your holy name. To thank you that you are with us in the midst of all these things. Thanks. Thank you for never leaving or forsaking us. Thank you for your renewed mercies and your grace, Papa. Thank you for your love, your grace, your peace. Thank you, King. I bless your name and I exalt you. You are the El. Besides you, there's no other God. You uphold all things by the word of your power. All things were made in you and through you and by you and for you. And without you, nothing was made. That was made.
Look what I just got.
I can do all things in you, strengthen me. All things. All things. That's one of the reasons why they're underground. Oil reserves are being stolen. Oil reserves are being stolen. And the fake Messiah, quote unquote, the anti-Uncle Man, is preparing to take a seat. Nobody's like you, Father. Besides you, there is no God, and besides you, there is no Savior but Jesus. We bless your name and we lift you even higher still. You are the El Elyon. You are God above all gods, and everything that's called God. You are the highest of them all, the greatest of them all. You are the El Shaddai, who has need of nothing. You are self-sustained and self-sufficient. God of the much more. You are who you say you are. I bless your name and I lift you in higher still. You are Yahweh Nisi. You're a banner. You are Yahweh Shema. You're present in every single moment. You are Yahweh Shabbat. Sabaoth, God of angel armies. You are who you say you are. I bless your name and I lift you in higher still. You are Jehovah Jireh, God provider, or Yahweh Yireh. You are who you say you are. You are Jehovah Rapha, our healer, or Yahweh Rapha. You are who you say you are. You are Yahweh Tiskanu. You sanctify us with your spirit. And you are Yahweh Mekadishkim. And you are the Jehovah Gamola. And you are the El Gibor. You are Yahweh Ebenezer. You are who you say you are. I bless your name and I lift you in higher still. You're the Alpha and the Omega. You're the Aleph and the Tav, first and last. You are who you say you are. The El Rohi, our good shepherd. The El Roi, God who sees everything. Before you, all things are naked in creation. Nothing is hidden from your sight. We bless your name and we lift you in higher still. You are who you say you are. I'll tell you. You are Echad, you're one. And you are Adonai. You are Adonai Ori. You are the Kaim Nesach. You are who you say you are. Flow. Living water of life. You are who you say you are. I bless your name and I lift you in higher still. You're the bread of life that came down from heaven. You are the vine and we are the branches. You're the stem of Jesse, the root of our salvation, King of David. You are who you say you are. You are the treasure of heaven in jars of clay. I bless your name and I lift you in higher still. I feel drunk in the spirit, like hi. You are who you say you are, consuming fire of holiness. I bless your name and I lift you in higher still. King of glory, Lord strong and mighty in battle for us. King of kings, Lord of lords, worthy, worthy, worthy is the Lamb that was slain before the foundations of this world to receive honor, blessing, and power, and praise. I bless your name and I lift you even higher still. You are the Lion of the tribe of Judah that has roared victoriously on the walls of Jerusalem. You are he with the keys in your hands to life and death, or death and hell. You are who you say you are. I bless your name and I lift you even higher still. You are who you say you are. You are the great I am, Yahweh. You are Yah. You are who you say you are. The heavens declare your glory. The earth is your footstool. I bless your name and I lift you even higher still. You are the center. You are the epitome of love and the epitome of life. You are a spirit, and they who worship you must in spirit and in truth. Must. You are who you say you are. I bless your name and I lift you in higher still. You are the potter and we are the clay in your hands. You are the pearl of great price. You are the cornerstone that the builders have rejected. You are the stone that busted Goliath's head. You're the one that shut up the mouths of the lions in Daniel's den, or in the den with Daniel. You are who you say you are. You're the one that blessed Abraham and Sarah with a baby from their own lineage, from their own bodies. You are who you say you are. I bless your name and I lift you even higher still. You are strength in Samson's muscles. And you are the wisdom inside of Solomon. You're the bravery inside of Gideon. You are who you say you are. I bless your name and I lift you even higher still. You are the voice of truth and the spirit of truth. The spirit of prophecy you are. You are the fruit. You are the way, the truth, and the life. You are the resurrection and the I am.